Hi everyone. Today we're going to be discussing broken familial relationships, family relationships over politics. Now, this has affected me. I was not invited to my own sister's wedding over this. We've had arguments over politics. I always try to see reason and things like this, but I just feel like the culture of politics has actually ruined a lot of my relationships. Because the reality is that you're not going to agree on every issue, are you? Everyone is a unique individual, and I think it's honestly set up like that. It's set up to divide in order to get people to vote, to be passionate about, well, I had this argument with this person, so this is how I'm getting back at them. When in reality, you're participating in the house of cards, or the Jenga, so to speak, of all these different, pieces that you won't totally agree with. I mean, if you play a game of Jenga, you as an individual are going to grab a different piece than anyone else, or grab all the pieces in a different order, correct? And it's sort of like that with agreeing with politics. So nobody's a bad person here. I think that's important to remember. I think we're all just kind of making judgments based on our rational conclusions, based on what we know and what we've been taught. And that's the whole game of the ideological warfare, isn't it? But the reality is that I think and truly believe that most people's intentions are good whenever they do discuss politics. They're not, they're really not trying to form some overall narrative to get some grand scheme master plan underway here. Okay, so I would just say, whenever you do talk about politics, try to make it a little, even less so personal, even though it feels like it's starting to get personal. It's not personal. People just pick things out and discern things out in a different order than you. Not everyone's the same. I remember in the Hayao Miyazaki documentary, they were talking about how Hayao just wants a copy of himself, right? To do more of the work that he's doing. And I think in some ways with politics, I think a lot of people just want to find a copy of themselves in some sense in order to agree completely. And that feels good. I remember a quote, that says, there's nothing so good in this world as to be truly and fully understood. So when someone's disagreeing with us, it makes it feel like you don't understand me, and it goes often straight to that place of like, how dare you not understand me? You don't actually know me, right? When in reality, everyone's just in a different place. Everyone's just in a different place than you. We all have different interests in different things. So, yeah. I hope that helps. I think ultimately, if we approach at least the political angle with, everybody has, they're coming from a sincere place. Being as calm as possible and not taking it personally, and honestly try to drift off of that subject. I mean, everything's saturated with politics nowadays, right? So the less I think we talk about politics, the better. No politics.